morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Me, I'm doing really well. Thanks. Glad to be here.
Good. All
Yeah.
right.
How's
Yeah,
everybody else?
yeah. How y'all doing? They've been a chatty bunch. We got Cuban Lions. Good morning, and I got you starred, and Shazamo, I got you. She says good morning, and I have you starred as well, and I hope you are blue today because I did make you a moderator. All right, and thank you. Happy new moon in Leo, everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. And Leo. See, I've been out of the
right.
loop.
So, what are the intentions that we're going to set with this new moon in Leo? I'm thinking Leo, bigger than life.
I was going to say, isn't Leo like, look at me, Ma,
Yeah,
look
and
at
be
me.
at the center of attention. So I think like with Leo, it would be those people that are too much of a me, that their intention would be to maybe just curb that down a little bit. Whereas those little people that go live at 8 o'clock in the morning because they want to stay small, that they make the intention to grow bigger. It doesn't matter if no matter what you are in it is about a new moon, so it's about setting intentions. It just seems like it could be a really good time to set some really big powerful ones, and plus we do have 8-8, the Lionsgate portal coming up.
Is that right? Yeah. It's so funny. I've been out of the loop about all that stuff this month. I
Well, I
think it's
mean,
so
it's just,
important, though.
yeah, I mean, I don't, to some, yes.
I find
um Good morning, Sue. Butterfly Kisses Healing. I watched she has a new video out yesterday, so on
oh,
smudging. Good morning, Pamela Bachelor. She says good morning to you too.
good morning.
Morning, Sharon Sipe and Marcia Green. Marcia, let me make sure I didn't miss. Okay, I'm gonna look at to see if I
Oh, we're mauve. I didn't even realize my
what?
hair's in my shirt. She said something about us being mauve.
Oh, we do kind of Marcia Green got you starred there. Sharon Sipe, did I say good morning to you? Good morning. All right. And you both, oh, yes. Happy new moon in Leo. Good morning, Sahita, Justin's mom. Good morning, Nancy, at Crohn's Intuition.
I'm going to smoke my
Good
candle
morning.
and my tea so I don't drink my candle.
Please don't drink your candle.
Oh, it's early here.
And I'm in channel mode, so I probably shouldn't have meditated as much as I did this morning since you were coming on.
Oh, it's all good. We're just going to get great messages today. That's all.
I might fly off into a corner, but I do now. Oh, there it is. Anchor to fly. And Pamela, I want you to know that when we were talking about that yesterday, this was sitting right in front of me. But like, because I have all of these cards sitting here, and here we were talking about that. And Om Soham means I am that. And that with a capital T. I am that. I am connected to all things. I am that, which really goes along well with my I am statements. So, hey, any of those things work out really well. Good morning, Valerie. How are you doing today? So good to see you. And of course, howdy to that's how he comes in. That's how Tarot Stash enters the room.
Ah,
Howdy.
Stash.
It is. Yeah. Good morning, Tarot Stash. Good morning, Gerald.
Hey,
Gerald,
oh,
Gerald is such. There's so many of you that just touch my heart. Y'all do. All right. Shine brightly, all of us Leos. Oh, there you go. Okay. So there you go. There you go.
yeah. So Leo, I can't wait to do some investigation today and find out what I'm gonna manifest. And yeah, oh, yeah,
Right?
all the cards are here. At least I
Hi,
know what it is.
Nancy. And oh yes, Valerie got you starred. I'm just looking for stars and saying hello. And I think I'm all caught up. Okay, there we go. Very
Here's
good.
a message from Zina. Love to the family here.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Beth, and what would you like to say? Have you
Well,
done, are we going to do the angels and such like that, my dear?
yeah, we're going to do the prayers, then we'll
Yes.
do the angels, and then we'll start.
All
I mean,
right.
then we'll do. I mean, we start with the prayers and the angels. That is part of everything. But yeah,
Right.
yeah. All right, all
Yeah,
right. So
sounds great.
everybody ready? Here we go. Dear angels and spirit guides, thank you for your guidance and wisdom. Thank you for guiding me on this journey. My third eye is open and the veil is thinning. Please keep me out of fear and keep me in wonder and amazement. I ask to be connected to the great I am at all times. I am strong. I am confident. I am intuitive. I am one with the divine. I am a seer. I am a believer. I am connected to the great I am. So be it.
So be it. And welcome, friends. Zina is with us. Her love of all surrounds us. Her faith in all supports us. And her new wisdom guides us. Spirit, make us a channel of your peace and wisdom. Relieve us from the bondage of self so that we may see clearly, open to your light. Let there be only truth and understanding. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all. So be it. And we are protected, grounded, and surrounded by love and light. And I always ask, who would you like to invite in? Someone who cherished you the way Zina cherished me is more than welcome here. Yeah, any spirit guides as well, right? Anybody you'd like to bring in?
Of high vibrational, yeah. Hi, oh, here we're gonna go again.
What's up now, hon?
Tana.
Yes. Oh,
Good morning. Remember I had such a hard time with her name. Oh my gosh.
I do remember that. Well, welcome back, Tana. I'm glad
Yeah, I'm so glad you came back, even though I hacked you.
butchered your name.
And I shall continue to do so. Because look at this is spirit. You guys, I want you all to know that spirit, thank you, Justin's mom. Amen. And so be it. So there we go. Spirit is being funny today. So I pulled the angels so that we wouldn't be here for forever, all of everybody, and we could get right into it. I was more prepared today. Thank you very much, spirit guides and angels. I pulled the angels already, but we got both angels that are the angels that I have the hardest time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tana. Lord Wywasil, and I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but Lord Wywasil, you are a being of the universe. All right, and now there, I'm going to tell you something. Wait, you are a being, accept healing, accept and send healing. You are a being of the universe. Okay, so this card is about accepting and sending healing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Lord Archangel Butiali. See, be interdependent and expand your horizons. Now, what's really interesting about both of these angels is that these are angels that are 10th dimensional angels. They do not come, they are not, if you notice, they don't have EL on their last name. So they are not of God, although because all of the archangels, they end in EL, which means of God. So these are other planetary angels. Seriously, other planetary angels. I feel like my mother. I can't even hit the thing to like. Me and my mother were so much alike. Be interdependent and expand your horizons. So these are 10th dimensional angels, okay? So these are angels that came from other dimensions, and with this one you see this angel is holding a bunch of planets, and what they do is these angels work a lot with Archangel Metatron, which Archangel Metatron was, I believe, Enoch from the Bible, who was
I'm just a tad confused as a listener, though. So tell me. So these angels do live here on Earth? They don't live here on Earth. They're 10th.
you know
I'm not lost to where they are.
They are interplanetary angels.
which means that they can.
They came from other dimensions, other um, universes into our universe to help the Earth.
Hmm.
But they
And
aren't. And they are. I mean, they are angels, and they're welcome here.
but
Okay,
what aren't they, though, sweetheart? What aren't
they
they?
aren't in the Bible. They aren't the archangels of the sense that, and I could be completely wrong. Okay, just saying.
No, no, I'm
I
curious.
know that in the that El, so Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Shemiel, all of those. The El means of God.
Okay.
So those are all angels. They that are in the Bible. Unicorns are in the Bible. These are like major unicorn energy, really, and interplanetary angels that have come to help our Earth, and they take care of the Earth. And interestingly enough, I want you to know both of these angels enter their esoteric retreats are, well, they take care of all of Earth, but they both come in through Egypt. And I thought that was really interesting. One comes through in the great temple of Giza, Giza, and the other one is, I can't remember where, but I thought it was interesting that they both of their esoteric retreats were in Egypt, and they come in through the pyramids.
It's crazy. So I was like questioning, right? So I pulled the little synchro things. So I got that they're like they come down. They're not exactly just like you said, not of God, like they're of themselves almost, right? Something different than, and they're almost like, see the little man on the island. It's just a single person, but they're angels. They've come to do, they're awarded and a specific spot on the map, right? Because that's a little map to help us recoup and regrow, right? And there's their helping little hands. So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of neat when were
I
doing that.
love that.
Yeah,
Thank you, Lisa.
absolutely. It was just a little
Um,
weird. I wasn't too sure what you were saying. And rather than, I didn't really want to interrupt because you know me, I'm such an interrupter. But so I was like, okay, well, so then what exactly?
right. I love that. All right. And I got you starred Tarot Stash. And I noticed somebody else walked in that we didn't say good morning to. Was it Scott?
Karen Johnson, I
And
see.
Karen
Didn't she?
Johnson.
And Nancy Riker, I
And
saw.
Nancy Riker. Yes.
Scott is here.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
All the big hits are here today.
Nice to see everyone.
Okay.
I feel like I've been in some other universe. Okay, what else did you pull, honey?
Yeah. So now what's really interesting from the Keepers of the Light, I pulled Kali Ma. So facing fear, major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And then they gave me the snake and the house. And I was like, what? There's a snake in that? But that's not what she is amazing. Do you know her story? I learned her story. She's
She's
powerful.
very powerful. She's yeah. I mean,
And especially with shedding skin and,
yeah, she helps us with our fear. She walks us through the fear. Tell me more.
me. Oh my goodness. You're putting me on the spot. You know me in my memory. All I remember is that
Oh,
I bought a couple of statues and she was in contention for sure. All the stories are so great. Yeah, I can't remember who she was. She got so angry though that she like ripped everybody's heads off and she stood on I want to say it was Shiva in a very,
oh
very,
God.
very strange and unusual way that, like it was so obvious she was, on the path. I don't know. Just, it was neat. It was a neat story. I need to
I
read
believe she might. Let's see if she was Lord Shiva's twin flame.
She was
No.
born from I think she was his daughter. I can't remember, but I feel like I'm getting it wrong. So I'm going to just shut up.
Let me just see.
I did meet the nicest man, though, who could tell you every single thing you ever wanted to know about it. And it turned out he's from the area here. So, and he does kirtan singing and all kinds of good stuff. So I'm sure I'll be in touch with him and be
Okay.
able to answer any questions. Oh, you have something good. Yeah.
She's the goddess of death and rebirth. She brings old cycles to an end. Yeah, she's strong, fierce, fiery. She is not. I don't see her. I don't see anything in here. Oh wait, she is the twin. She is. She's the twin flame of God Shiva.
Oh, okay. So that's weird. And that's not her mom. Who is that? That's so weird because I thought she was born of her mom, who was Shiva's gal. But anyway, whatever. That was the story I was told, sort of. And again,
Nancy, I do believe I got your question. I'm so sorry. Let me tell you who I got, you guys. I got Kiba, I got Shezamo, I got Marsha, I got Valerie, I got Nancy, I got Taro Stash, and Connie B. All right. All right.
awesome.
There we go. All right, let's get on with this though.
Yeah,
All right.
very cool. I love it.
We've been getting yes, and I got Karen Johnson. There you go. So we've been getting some heavy hitters today. So there we go. And then we got Isis, magic manifesting. So right, what we're talking about, this is the new moon. It is the time to manifest with intention. And I'm going to say manifest fearlessly. Do not let that's where we're going with Leo. That's where we're going with Leo. This is what they're telling us. With Kali Ma, we are meant to manifest a life that is so big that we are, whatever that manifestation is that you're doing,
I just got chills.
put everything into that, because we got the new moon in Leo, we got Kali Ma, and we got Isis, which is magic manifesting. This is a manifesting day. It's Leo. Leo is big, big personality. Yes, me, center of attention. So do that. Be that. I'm working with intention for the greater good of all, but yeah, own it.
I'm so excited, Jane, because I am working for the greater good.
Exactly. I mean,
Crazy. Today I have a meeting with the food bank across the street from the piece of land that I'm in escrow on to
that's
talk to
awesome.
them about creating food sources for them with I'm just excited. So yes, I'm going to go be a Leo today. Thank you for that.
That's so cool. And good morning, Rada. I'm just now seeing you.
Yeah, that, and remember, I also had that drawing made of the property. I did show that to you, right? With everything on it. So yeah, I'm manifesting my dream. It's on my wall.
Well, there you go. I
hope you're doing the same.
Awesome. Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, wait. I love both of those comments anyway. Yes. And so then we have Isis. Matt, your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused.
Huzzah.
All right. So beautiful. I'm loving how everything connected, and I loved what your little synchro signs had to add. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Boom.
And I keep getting the house again. The house again. I keep getting on the bottom. I keep getting the house. I wonder if it's maybe I need to clear. What was the last one? Sorry.
Mother Mary. Mother Mary, and it's our Lady of Ripening on the Vine, which somebody got this yesterday and I hacked it. You are closer to fruition than you may realize. The manifesting desires of your heart are heavenly fruit, becoming heavy on the vine and ripening, ready to be enjoyed. Fruit that is not gathered and eaten will rot and fertilize the earth and be born again. Nothing is wasted. Yet that fruit can be sweetly savored by those capable of receiving. Gratefully claim and enjoy your harvest.
Jane, I'm freaking out. Do you know what I'm going to talk to them at the food bank today about? Is a donate a fruit tree drive. That everybody donates a fruit tree to the land so that we can just then donate the fruit to the food bank.
That's a wonderful, awesome idea. I love that.
Is that not totally what you just said? It's like crazy. You're talking to me today. Sorry, everyone else.
If you want your cards read later, we can do that.
Yeah, after the meeting, though, unfortunately, we'll have to see. Yeah,
I know. I'm just teasing it. All right, you guys. So let's get down to it. Isn't that lovely? I just love all of these connections, and I love the angels and the synchro signs, because Lisa was confused about what I was saying, and I'm sure all of you were as well. because
Oh no, just needed clarity. If I use the word confused, that's wasn't. I just needed a little more clarity. Yeah.
and I love the clarity that we got from your synchro signs.
Yeah.
Kiba angel card.
Wanted to
I,
make sure that you didn't feel like I was,
I know. I think it was beautiful. I love that it worked out that way.
yeah.
That you were like, wait, no, I'm not going to interrupt her, but I need to know what's going on. So you pulled those signs and they worked perfectly.
I'm working on that.
You can't make this stuff up. Look at what happens when we keep our mouth shut and we just listen and we put, yeah, right?
Right.
How, right?
Well, so she wants an angel card. I can grab those. Let me grab the wings of wisdom real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and Marcia Green, I want you to know yesterday I was all over my room looking for the sacred forest cards yesterday. And then I found them. They were up on my upper altar behind all of my decks. They were like, for some reason, oh, did you? Used to have a cup like that many years ago. Like my green one. Anyways, it's just so funny that I found the sacred forest for it. So just so you know.
All right, I'm gonna pull one. Yeah.
Yeah.
An angel card for Kiba.
Yeah.
Zina, help me pick just the perfect card, please. Thank you. Of course. Oh my gosh. I just said, Zina, help me pick the perfect card, please. Thank you. You see the rainbow on there? Like, I mean,
yeah.
That's just crazy. I mean, it just means that she's putting it on there. So it says Thunderbird, transition, initiation, victory, affirmation. Seriously, Jane. I take the journey with courage in my heart. All I can see is the cowardly lion from The Wizard of Oz.
And all I'm seeing is Kali Ma.
You're meant to, yeah, exactly. True, right? Yeah. Transition, initiation, victory. I take the journey with courage in my heart. Although I think you can be a little less violent than she was. She's got such a violent story.
It's because she had to make a point. Just think of it that way. It was like those were her exclamation points.
I get it.
In her story.
Powerful woman. You are meant to take a journey. It may be an inner or outer journey, and you will have spiritual protection on your quest. Your current soul journey includes an experience of initiation. It was kind of an initiation. You're right, Kali as well. Yeah. A challenge becomes a soul victory as you gain wisdom and an awareness of your courage, strength, and other inner resources. Crazy, Jane. A new chapter will begin for you, signaling the end of time of struggle and dawning of a more positive, successful chapter in your life. Open your heart and mind with optimism as a significant blessing and gift of grace is headed your way.
I love that.
Beautiful.
And Kiba, I got Archangel Christine, accept the Christ light, act with wisdom and loving compassion. So that you are to go in there fearlessly and also with wisdom and loving compassion. I think that is beautiful.
So see, I love that. So I think in a way, because that's my concern with Kali, right? Is she's just, oh my gosh, she's so fierce. She's fierce, right? The story just told me how fierce she was. And I think there's room for that. I also think that there's room for like you, the last card you said, is to take that fierceness and to just, yeah.
Yeah. So there, welcome, Pepper Jackery. Yes, food banks do amazing work. You did an internship at the food bank this past spring. That's so cool. Thank you.
I'm so excited, honestly, to be right across the street from the land that I'm at, and for it to I'm just very, very excited to give something back. Yeah. Good for you, hon.
Oh yeah. And I saw that that Marcia and Kiba that they've been donating for over 10 years to the food bank.
Thank you.
And it's we give and receive. Sometimes you're putting in to the barrel, and sometimes you have to receive from the barrel, right?
Yep. I'm getting crazy messages this morning, Jane. I don't know if it's just because, like I've been away for a little bit and I haven't been touching my cards or what. But again, I just keep hearing like this new moon in Leo, you guys. I think I need to stop thinking it's going to be a year away and start creating that today. It's going to be a month from now, that they're going to figure out all these problems in a month, in a lunar cycle. Look, the new moon, guys, look at that. The house and the new moon. Come on. For you too, meaning like this is us today. I feel like, she's like this family, this community. Put it
Yeah,
in whatever it is you're wishing for right now, because she's confirming it's powerful. Yeah, love it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And everybody in the chat is just is so awesome. I'm telling you, there's some amazing stuff going on in there. All right.
Am I missing it? I apologize. I'm so bad. I just
No, it's okay.
That's right here.
Yeah, Carly the thumbs up. I was telling somebody, I said, she's like, I'm so sorry I haven't been able to come to your lives, because schedule changes, things happen. It just, life happens. And I'm like, that's fine. She's like, is there anything I can do to help you? Like, I know you're going through stuff, whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm just that you even emailed me. I said, just go on to every single one of my videos and you don't have to watch them. But just tap
that's not much. Every single one.
That's all I asked her. I'm like, she sent me back an email with like a thumbs up and she was just laughing. And she said, obviously I was joking. Okay. All right. Yes. Scott is looking. Oh no, headache.
Oh,
okay,
sorry.
Everybody. I'll try and not speak so loudly and sending you
that
healing.
reminds me, if you don't mind. So let's send Scott some energy. But you guys are so powerful. My dad's having a really hard time. Oops. Where'd you go, Jane?
I left the stream. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, woo. Anyway, my dad's having a really hard time. So if we could just send him some good energy, and Jane, you're so great at that. Yeah, just a really hard time. Bob Toreen. So I'm going to say his name. Bobby.
All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, that was so funny. When his mother came through, when your grandmother came through, his mother came through for me with Lisa. That was the very first time that I really knew that I was truly a channel. Believe in what is meant to be. Yes. So just right now, just for a minute, I want to ring a bell and I want to send some love, some healing energy to Bob Tureen and to his doctors. We want clarity. To his family, we want strength and peace. We want Bob to have strength. And we send love and light and healing to Bob Tureen. And so it is. And we thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I love your dad. You know that. I love your mom and I love your dad. So, Shazamo, here we go.
I'm sure he felt that. And what's interesting about what you said, Jane, is that that's what he's missing right now, is some strength. He just doesn't have the strength. And he just can't communicate real well. It's really sad. Human condition's an interesting one. It just is. We all have to do this eventually. I don't know. Learn from others who are going. I don't get it. Whatever. Let me clear these. Sorry, not to be a bummer. And I really, really, really appreciate all your energy that you just sent to him. I can feel it. I feel it right now. I feel like just surrounded in love. And thank you all so much.
Yes, thank you. One day, Lisa, this group sent me healing energy. And I literally felt it. I felt what you are feeling right now. I felt it. And yeah, and so, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. And also, excuse me, the healing energy for Scott We want to send Scott healing energy for his migraine. Scott did a lot yesterday, and boy, when you connect a lot and do a lot like that, it can throw you in a migraine. So sending you love and light, Scott, and healing from your migraine. All right, Lisa, you are surrounded in love.
Thank you, my dear. I feel it. All right, Shezamo, on the
It's the card of the day.
It's the card of the day. If I could tell you how much I just sat here shuffling and shuffling and shuffling, Shezamo. So I'm going to say that this has to definitely has to do. Okay, so in this case, it's saying the house, right? About some and again, this can be a literal house, Shezamo, or it can also be, you know, like I was saying today, more of our familiar, the place you feel most comfortable, where you kick your feet up, right? Who you kick your feet up with. That's the house, right? And right next to that is the mountains, which, as you well know, I always say, you know, you've got to go up and down like this thing with my dad. It just is part of life. You know, there's stuff to learn here. There's stuff to appreciate. I appreciate that I was on the phone with him every day for 2 times, like for the last 4 weeks. What made me do that? I don't know. But thank goodness, right? So here I am, or you are too, right? All of us are climbing up these mountains, getting the exercise and the oxygen in our lungs going up, seeing that beautiful view when we're up there. So take these trials and tribulations as places to get new views from and places to then wee on the way down if you can. I don't know, right? You're done with that problem, move on. And it does have to do with problems of the heart and that you're feeling cloudy about something. Let me see where you are, and some kind of ending, cloudy about an ending. Let me see where you are, though. This seems like it might have been in the past because you're quite far from there. And maybe you had a partner who was a little bit overbearing, and so you took a different path that led to stability. Yeah, so where you're surrounded right now is beautiful, honey. Sorry, I should have just gone right there. It's so hard with Lenormand. It's just go right there. So the key to success is you being joyful, and it's funny, and putting in your wishes, right? So, and again, finding the negative in the positive and the positive in the negative. I'm telling you guys, I hear that over and over and over now at my ripe old age of 57. I just keep hearing that really, honestly, those mountains and all that other stuff, the key to success is looking at all that crap with joy, finding the joy in everything that you possibly can, even when you really don't want to, even when you're depressed as crap and want it all to end. And that's the one thing, wow. Rely on your spirit guides and your inner sense of knowing, your intuition, because that's what we signed up for. Okay, I'm going to stop because I'm telling you, it just goes on and on and on and on. It's just the human story for everybody, right? We all have these issues. We all have these problems, and not to belittle them. In fact, the opposite. We signed on for them. It's what makes us who we are and allows us to grow into those beautiful, flowers. Yeah, so. Sorry, go ahead, Jane. What do you see for Shezamo?
No worries. And Tana, I have that start, okay? She wants healing energy sent to her daughter, Jerica. Right. So Shezamo, and so we will do that. Sorry. I was wanting to do this. Yeah. Whatever Lisa said, yeah, and transformation. And it's sort of the Oprah Winfrey card. I always look at this card and I see Oprah Winfrey. I see you get a car and you get a car. But anyway, it's a big transformation. And it's open your arms to receive all of that. Yes, like Lisa said, we all go through the hard times, but there's the lessons there. So be open to receiving, because it's during a time of transformation. And I looked at the bottom card, and it's because it is the sacred plan, like Lisa said. You signed up for it. So trust in the sacred plan and in this transformation that you are going through. Okay? Because that leads to self-acceptance.
Wow.
With ease, finally, with ease and grace.
And isn't that so?
Ask and you shall receive.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you got that one. That one's been freaking me out lately at that thing I went to, one of the young kids who I learned so much from, by the way. don't discount this younger generation. They have so much to share. It's amazing to me. And he said, you know, hey, one of the most important things Jesus ever said was ask and ye shall receive, but you have to ask. You can't just receive without asking.
And it's like Gerald says, you have to ask, but you also have to listen, right? And be open to receiving, right?
Wow,
And
that
so
reminds
right
me of
now,
what
just
we talked
real
about.
quick, since we're still in that healing energy, let's
Yeah.
just send some love and light and healing to Tana's daughter, Jerica. Light and healing, guidance and wisdom. And we ask that Jerica asks and receives that wisdom. And we thank you. We thank you. We thank you. And we thank you.
You know what's changed for me, Jane? That's really weird. Since
Mhm.
I've been on that retreat thing, my
Mhm.
energy now when I send it out isn't going up necessarily. It feels like it's going down and into the ground and
That's
and following like the roots. I swear, like I just saw the roots of the trees and they were like carrying it to her.
and the ley lines, yes, the root systems and they even say that, weren't you, who was talking about that mushrooms? Like, yeah, we see the mushroom above the ground, but what's going on underneath is way more important than the mushroom, right? So anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
listen to what is being given. Exactly, Tarot's
Well,
dad.
and yeah, and I told you about that experience I had where that again, this young kid says to me, go out onto the land and ask a question. You can ask a why, you can ask a how, but the best question to ask is a what. So I said, what are my next steps? And boy, did I get answers, right? I shared that with you guys last time. So yes, I say, ask and you shall receive in all kinds of ways, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's why, remember, we talked about this last time. Words are powerful. Words are powerful. That's why my I am statements are powerful. I find them to be very powerful. And I say them every morning. All right. Marcia
Love it.
Green.
Elbow bump. I would appreciate any card you select for me. Thanks,
Yeah,
Marcia.
because yesterday she wanted the sacred forest, and I couldn't find the sacred forest. I was like, this is crazy. So I'm like, well, then you're not supposed to receive a sacred forest, is what I'm thinking in my head. Really. I'm like, so, and what I went to was this lovely little, the one, the one that looks like
Yes, I love that deck.
I love this deck. So I went to this deck for her, and it was so wonderful. Actually, I'll pull one of these for her today too. Just because they are so good. Otherwise, I do have the sacred forest, Marcia.
That's fun.
It's right here, the lovely sacred forest. But I'm going to go ahead and do the thread bound oracle for you. Let's just see what happens.
All right. And did you want to go first? Do you want me to go
No,
first?
you go first.
First. All right. So Marcia, I'm seeing that this again is about joy.
Wait, good morning, Viviani. Okay.
Hi, Viviani. Yeah, joy. And again, I when I'm not on here lately, I've been getting messages that really, again, it's about finding the joy in every situation. And I know that's hard. It's like a task, right? You're like, what? I cannot do that. But you can. I'm trying. I'm doing my best to prove that it's true. So I say to you, that's what this is about, finding the joy. Interesting. And being a mama bear and a spiritual figure, right? Hold on. Let's go see where you really are. It had something to do with your kid too. But again, if you really want a full reading with me, it's fun. And I can certainly spend more time on you. So, or with Jane, it's the same way.
Hey, you could get both of us too. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun. I wonder, wow, we might want to think about offering that.
Hi, Tiba Ross.
This
Lovely
is,
to hear that. Welcome.
I missed it. Who was that now?
Tiba Ross. Tiba.
Tiba.
Yeah.
I somehow my chat's below, my chat's behind. It always seems to be behind, but that's cool. All right, so let's see. So for you, my dear Marcia, what I see is a growing experience for you. Okay. Guess what from? Is it from? It's your little problems that you need to look at as gifts instead of problems. Okay. So that's what I'm getting. That's the message I'm getting, is that again, in order to grow, and wasn't joy on the bottom? Yeah, joy. And you know what it does? It makes the joy come faster and the new beginnings to come faster too. Okay, when you're able to do that. So it's again you taking the little problems as a gift. All right. Yeah. And I think that's how you grow. It's like what we feed on. Yeah.
Yeah. And look what I got. I got the healer, compassion, recovery, and consent. And look at this guy. He is just beautiful. He's got all those books and he's holding a big book. And what else does he have? I mean, he's just always got a cane. So, but whoa, he is carrying a cane. Also, he's got this big, is that a drum? Could be a drum, but whenever I see a big circle around someone's head, I think of intuition.
Like
Okay.
mm-hmm.
And so I really feel a lot of intuition, and look for the healer. So the healer, compassion, recovery, and consent. So I just think it's saying that's what you are, is you are a healer as well. Marcia Green, you send healing all the time. You and Kiba are wonderful at that. So keep on doing that. Keep on doing that. That's what. Good morning, Gina M. Yeah, and look at on the bottom of the deck is the sun.
Love it. That's totally the same card.
And you just were saying joy, 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 joy,
Because
joy.
I got
joy.
the sun.
That's what Marcia was saying too. Joy, the joy is my joy, joy, joy. And yes, the sun is all about joy and exuberance. And in this deck, it says nourishment, optimism, and leadership. Nice. So tap into all of that which you are, Marcia Green. Okay.
That's so funny, Jane. You saw that little that funny thing people are doing on Facebook about the dragon, the dragon name. Yeah, because you did it. I think Karen put it up.
Okay. Yes.
And me, I was how do I say my name backwards? Asil. So Asil the Joyful. I thought that was so funny. Yeah, and I don't know. Owner of or lover of, what was it? It was something in dogs. Owner of or lover of ice cream and dogs, or something like that. Protector of ice cream and dogs. I can't remember.
Oh, protector. What? I forgot. Mine was like crystals and cards or something.
Yeah.
I was sitting right.
You were the pained Jane. Not Jane. I was the pained.
No, and then what was right to your left? I couldn't figure. I had my abalone shell. I had all of my hi Kenneth. I had all of my crystals, and people get abalone shells these days, and they get these tiny little abalone shells.
Oh, you got a huge one.
I've had this abalone shell since I was probably 13.
It's kind of sad because you probably can't find them that big anymore.
No, because they harvest them too much, so it is sad. So I want you to know that I cherish this bowl. I mean, look, it's bigger than it's
gorgeous.
And I shined it up the other day and emptied it out, and I thank it for giving its life, and that I don't let it go unnoticed. Anyways, all right. So we're done. We're done with Marcia Green, aren't we?
Thanks, Viviani. We are. We're not done with her, but yeah, we're moving on.
I know. I'm teasing.
I see lots of joy for her. She's just a person.
Valerie S.
All right.
And just so you guys know, it goes I'm just going to tell you real quick. It goes Valerie S., Nancy Riker, Tarot Stash, Connie B., Karen Johnson. I just and I have Tana and Karen Johnson. I have something that you starred. We did that for you, but Karen Johnson says I've been hanging out in the Akashic Records and the Journey Healing Dome for healing, and I feel like a different person. And I loved that, so I started because I thought it was so great. And hello, Gina. And Gina was the one. She's like, "Is there anything I can do for you?" And I said, "Come to put a thumbs up on every single one of my videos." And she laughed at me.
That is funny.
She laughed at me.
I think I want to call you Enja from now on.
Huh?
I think I want to call you Enja from now on.
Oh, we're all doing great. How you doing?
Hi, Chaley. Yeah, hopefully that's how you say that.
It's fun
All
to say
right. So Valerie S. Let's see
Valerie,
what's on the cards for Valerie S.
and she's probably off making beds and doing dishes. What you got? The house. Well,
Okay, so this is again, it has to do with, where you feel most comfortable. You have some sort of lucky gift coming up about your home. I don't know exactly what that is, Valerie S, but I've got the home, the clover, and the gift. And this is something you signed on for. It's not always, whatever things you sign on for. You also sign on for the good stuff. Right? Let me go see where you are, though. It has something to do with a good friend, too. Does that make any sense to you? I don't know. Again, it's hard when you're not right in front of me, but I'm going to give it the best effort here. Oh, this is so cool. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going right to her. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. I'm trying. It's hard, Jane. You see all these things and you're like,
know.
All right. So I see, so you're, okay. So I see a book of secrets and you and your partner are together though. And there's some clouds. So I don't know, something's going on in your home that it's kind of on the down low. Either you're not sharing it with a whole lot of people, or your partner's not sharing it with you. And it's making you feel very cloudy and almost wanting a new beginning. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, something's going on but there's a party and lovebirds and a quick message. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like there's just something going on in your home, Valerie. So again, I always say take the joy out of it, right? Wherever you can find it, because that's what's going to get you through. And right now, crack those clouds. Just crack those clouds. Take a whip to them. Figure out what's going on. I would communicate. And again, it has something to do with with your home and family, and for the partners and the querent to come together. There's definitely some talking that needs to be going on there. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Cue dramatic music. Dun, dun, dun.
Right. Yeah. Wait, I want the sunshine card. Where's the sun? But you know what she did do is she threw this at me. A dream is a wish your heart makes.
There you go. So don't ever give up your wishes, hopes, and dreams, right?
Whatever's coming and going, it's meant to be. It's just let it,
Yeah. Good morning, Heather. Silver Star Priestess is here. How is
Heather's in the house.
She's in the house. Hey, how come I'm echoing? That's weird. All right. And I'm going to, Valerie, I don't know where you are. I'm going to go like this. Direction. Where are you headed? Yeah, where are you heading? That's what it wants you to know. Where are you heading? But remember, you've got all this energy around you, and here's the moon. It's this in this card, the moon is kind of small. So I feel like you're going through the animal energy to get your intuition. But I'm going to read what your what the affirmation is on this card, because this is not a card that I am familiar with. Rhiannon, the horse maiden, goddess of love, travels her path with courage and certainty. So your story tells of loss and burden, but with patience, compassion, and determination, she found her way back to her path of love. So yeah, you're trying to find your way back. Oh, you can't stay long. Oh, yeah. You know what? We'll just do that right after this one. Yes, Lisa is on Pacific time.
I am. Thanks, Tara Stash. Again, I'm working on my don't interrupt skills.
Good. Don't interrupt me. We got to get through this. I let go of all that holds me back and am free to go in the direction of my dreams. I fill my heart with love for myself and all fellow beings. So I think that's what's going on. Just come at everything from a place of love.
And you can't make it up. Look on the bottom now is the joy card, right? The sun. Exactly. So just find the joy in all of it. And if it's not, you know what? I just feel like a lot of us stay places for so long when really, it's not that the grass is greener, because it's not. You have to water that grass too, Just yeah. I would take a good look at it and find the joy again, that sun card, the joy. the joy in your home. That's what's supposed to happen, right? That's where you're supposed to be.
Yeah. And
Ooh,
if you guys,
great feathers. Did you see that?
huh? Yeah, I
Viviani
did
went
see
to walk in
that.
nature and saw. Yeah. Okay, so
That's,
this is for Silver Star? Sure.
yeah, I have that one starred. I have Viviani's that starred just because I wanted to talk about that too. Yeah, and of course Tarot Stash is he's multitasking.
Oh yeah.
We're just gonna throw you a card real quick because I know you gotta leave because you're on vacation.
Heather,
Skipping the line. But that's the
There, it's saying it's about some small issues you might be having. The mice, right? 3, again, it usually means issues, but the 3 is, I think, very important too in this case. I find that there are always 3 in every deck of Lenormand. There seem to be 3 mice. So again, not the warning, but the the advice is don't let the mice turn into molehills, right? I mean, molehills turn into mountains is what I'm trying to say. And oftentimes, yeah, put an end right away to that. Okay, let's see where you are right exactly. Yeah, so that's, even though it's in the very beginning, you're kind of there. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe what's right around you. And I shuffled really hard, guys. So here's the house again, and this has to do with you and your partner, and just cracking the whip, getting to business. You might feel it's overbearing, but it's the key to success and sunshine. Okay, so being that overbearing mama bear is what brings you, is what the key, is the key to success and sunshine. You and your partner together. Okay, so work. Whatever these problems are, you and your partner are seeing eye to eye, lovebirds in it, and you're going for it. Okay, and you're going to find the joy in that. Okay, in those
going to the beach today too.
Oh, that's interesting. How neat is that?
Yeah. She's at Disneyland. She's on vacation.
Maybe there'll be 3 road rides that are closed, or 3 things you wanted to do that you're not going to quite get to do, but it's not going to bother you because you are in the land of joy. There's no crying at Disneyland, my dad used to say.
Yeah, don't make it. Yeah. Yeah. And Grun says, follow the inner call. Don't let any fucking thing stop you. Yeah. Connection. We are all connected. We got connection, and we are all connected. So there you are. You speak it. You speak the truth, and and it's all about the breath. So as you inhale, I inhale peace, and as you slowly breathe out, I exhale worry. So I inhale peace and I exhale worry. So maybe there's something you need to just like take a minute and do some deep breathing and inhale some peace and exhale some worry.
In fact, man, I'm ready to do that. Everybody take a nice deep breath in, not to, or, whatever, but let's do it. And you can either hold it or just let it out, up to you. I like to hold it a little bit for some reason. Breathing is so beautiful.
It is. Nancy, we got Nancy. Oh, I forgot to tell you that today's show is brought to you by Squeaky Pig and Bob Ross. Sorry.
Well, have a great time, Heather. I'd say I'm jealous, but I'm kind of glad to be home right now.
He's at the beach all the time.
Yeah. Oh, that's true, right? Yeah. Some people don't have that. Isn't that funny? It brings up another young gal who taught me so much, just amazing kids, about how, I don't know, everybody's on their own journey and they have their own lens, and not everybody sees things the way you see it. And they didn't all live in Africa as a kid and whatever. They don't, they just don't see things the way you do. So important to remember that. All right, Zina, you picked the perfect card for Kiba earlier. Let's pick the perfect card for Nancy Riker. She wants an angel, and these guys are so cute. Where's the perfect card for Nancy?
We're a PG show, Tarot Stash. We just have a curly tail.
So the card is Parrot. And it says, pleasure, fun, connection. I am vibrant, playful, and free. Here, I'll hold it up this way so you can see it. It says, open your heart to loving and supporting others and allow them to love and support you also. Trust your natural desire to reach out to others. You will be able to discern the relationships that are healthy and nourishing from those that are not right for you. Listen to your intuition and have deeper connections with others on this planet than you may recognize. Oh, wait, sorry, let me try that again. You have deeper connections with others on this planet than you may recognize. Your life is meant to be joyful. Hello. And you are asked to support this by making more time for play. Give yourself permission to enjoy your natural beauty, preen and strut your stuff in a way that feels good to you. Super cute. Love it.
Yeah, that is. Oh, it's so funny. I see it. Sharon, yeah, your dog is looking for the toy. Sorry. I make all dogs go crazy.
Why? Oh. Well, pleasure, fun, and connection, I say.
Yeah. And then I got Archangel Samuel. Choose harmonious responses, act with wisdom and grace. So there you go. Hey, Carol, welcome. Yeah, those cards are really pretty.
They are. They're neat. Yeah. In fact,
Which
I
ones
think
are
I've
those?
told you. I'm sorry.
I think I need those. Which ones are those? Can you
Well,
show
I
us?
can get them for you, right? Remember, because they're a U.S. game. They're a U.S. game thing. So they're called Wings of Wisdom. Yeah.
Okay,
But you want
may I buy
to
a
hear
deck
how
from you,
popular they
please?
were? Oh, I'm sorry. What?
May I buy a deck from you, please?
Oh, absolutely. But I was just going to say, how popular they were is that they were back ordered. So I didn't even get them. Right? They weren't in the box when we opened it up together. Remember?
Oh, all right.
So when they come in, I'll set aside one for you.
I need it now.
Cool. I love them.
All right. So we did Nancy. So now we got Tarot Stash.
Okay, so let's see.
Oh, yeah, for this intention setting moon cycle.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Intention setting moon cycle. For Gerald Tarot Stash. What should he be concentrating on? No, not what I should be concentrating on. What he should be concentrating on.
Stop that.
I know, it's bad. Well, because it's a great time to manifest right now.
It is. It is.
It's hard for me not to think about what I want. All right, let's see. So again, not about me. It's about Gerald Tarot Stash and what he wants to set his intentions to.
Yeah, he says it feels like an important moon cycle at this time. It really does. It really does.
Leo's a good one, man, because Leo's, the look at me guy.
Yeah, and then we have the Lion's Gate on 8/8 portal, which some people, whether you believe in that or not. But I'm all about the portals. Okay.
Yeah, me too. All about the portals, big time. Agreed. Yeah, that last reading you did for me was about that big portal. Yeah. Anyway, Gerald, I see this as being about abundance. Okay, so it makes a lot of sense to me. Put in your order for abundance. All right, so let's see what it's saying. And it is saying that in order to get that abundance, you're going to need to do some harvesting. And it's really interesting because what are we harvesting? But we're harvesting this group is the way I feel it. Do you know what I mean? Like you're going to have to, there's some abundance here in this realm, in this networking area that we have together. And isn't this crazy? Look at that.
And the moon.
Yeah, and look, it's a new moon. It really is. I mean, it's not, but it is, right? It's representative of that very new moon circle. Yeah, that's really funny because you're questioning what it is that is going to help you grow, which is exactly what you just asked, right? What do you need to manifest? So I think it has something to do with abundance and taking baby steps in this friendship world, this with a friend and starting something new, it says. So again, I'm going to stop, Gerald, because I could just keep going on and on, but it does seem like, exactly, a bountiful harvest. Isn't that totally what I said? Yeah.
That's why I held it up. I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
No, I love it.
This is the card I pulled for him, bountiful harvest. So yes, what you are putting out there, what you reap, you shall show. So right, and Gerald is on his In the Garden World Tour right now.
And you are. You're harvesting. I love it. Wow.
You're
What a
not
ride
good
on
with
reading
baby
this.
steps,
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Well, yeah, and it did say baby steps as well. It said baby steps with a friend.
but he's
That
not
bring a
good.
new beginning.
But here, look at how beautiful this card is. There is just so much around her. This beautiful, beautiful goddess, or whatever this is. This is in a dream, and she's holding the earth, and there's a bird, and there's in down here is all the colors of the rainbow. Like my camera bites, man. I want to get a better one.
It's not that hard, Jane. It's pretty
But
easy.
like you said, I know, and I should do it. But like you were talking about so yeah, I got the bountiful harvest. What did you want to say about that?
Well, because okay, so he's not good with baby steps. Man, do I get
Okay.
that. I just get that so hard, but baby steps, that doesn't mean you have to go slowly necessarily. You can baby step up. You know what I'm saying? You there's lots of steps here. It's up to you how fast you go up there. Baby steps doesn't necessarily mean slow. It just means that it's well, I guess it's for some, yeah, Lori keeps saying baby steps for my dad, but really, not necessarily. You can take a lot of baby steps all at once, right? It's this journey of growth and learning, right? As you're going up, yeah, going up the stairs. So you get to take it however fast you want it, right? Is what I'm hearing. Just don't and baby steps maybe wasn't the right word. Lots of steps. And what I was going to say is my favorite meme is that guy, right? You can't put the first rung out of your reach. If you put the first rung out of your reach, you never get started, right? Or it's hard to continue on. The guy on the left, he's got all these tiny little rungs, and man, he's already 3/4 of the way up the ladder. So
Yeah.
I think that's more what I'm saying is it's not baby steps. It's not necessarily slow because you're not going at it slow, but you do have to take the steps, right? You have to do this, then that, then this, then that, in order to get up that thing. So I think you're on the right track myself. I think you're doing great. So just put it in. What is it you're looking to manifest? My word of the year is intention. Last year was step. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny because Gerald has tiny feet and tiny hands. I mean,
well, yeah. You mean like yeah.
That. Have a great day, Heather, Silver Star Priestess. She
Enjoy.
says she was just
and if problems come up, just laugh them off with joy. I knew those were coming.
And I'm going to finish up with Gerald real quick. It says, bountiful harvest, you have access to the infinite source of love and resources provided by Mother Earth and the universe. There are no demands, requirements, or conditions that affect your ability to access the supply. This is a wonderful reminder that the absolute truth pertaining to abundance is available to you. Grant your abundance the opportunity to flow into your life. It will reshape your perspective. It will strengthen and nourish you. This phase holds a plenitude of affluence and fertility. You are lucky and blessed.
You can't. We started with that. We started with abundance. It's totally what I said. It's all about abundance.
That's why I was like, I gotta get this out. I gotta get this finished right here because it said abundance. I was like,
oh, you must say it.
I must say it. All right. Thank you. Have a great day. Look, I have to go now. I love you all so much. You are handsome, beautiful, wonderful, special, amazing. I believe in you. You're all fantastic energy, and I love you. See, she's sprinkling all her love all over the place.
I'll take it.
Have a wonderful day.
So wonderful.
Yes. All right. Now we have Miss Connie B.
All right, Connie B.
Miss Connie B. Connie B.
Oops. Okay, so I'm getting the garden just flipped out, but let's see what it has to say.
Oh, are you leaving, Gina? Okay. Have a great day, Gina. Thanks for coming by. Hit the thumbs up. Have a great day. All right. Connie B is here.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle one more time. I just feel like it's still full of Gerald energy. Okay. Here we go. So, Connie, I'm having the card that's on the bottom of the deck for you is the stork, which is oh, you're still here. Oh, sorry. So Gina's not going anywhere.
No, you're not going anywhere.
Right, Connie B.
You're welcome, Tarot Stash.
I'm so glad you do, dear. I think it's wonderful. And I wish you so much abundance. I just wish you tons and tons of abundance, Cheryl. Well, to everyone, but yeah, I'm so glad that came on the bottom for you. Okay, so again, new beginnings. I like these kind of new beginnings, Connie, though, because this is something that starts from scratch, right? Yeah, not doesn't have a whole lot of baggage, right? Yeah, most it can carry is like a baby. Just kidding. Stork baby. Sorry. All right, let's see. So you're back here quite a bit. Oh, right, of course, next to the sunshine. Yeah. So yeah, you've got some sunshine coming. You know that, or it's either that you have sunshine and it. This is what I'm hearing. You are sunshine, dear. Yeah, you're sunshine. And so what happens is that's you, and it attracts love and people who like to talk to you. And if you don't have somebody who's doing that with you right now, my sweetie, you are going to attract a new beginning with that. And again, there's that abundance card. Okay, so it can, right, it has to do with the book possibly.
Oh, you finished your edit.
All right, because there's the new beginning and abundance, and it's people. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong about the love. It's people talking about your book. Yeah, I'm sure that's what that is then, my dear. Here you are. You're feeling all sunshiny because people are talking very well about your book. Does that make sense? Or it's about your, is it a script, honey? I think it's a screenplay, isn't it? The Ghost of Red Sands, right? I think so.
I think it's a book.
Like 20 years. All right. So I would say, now this is interesting too, because what I'm hearing is that this is truly that, you are really, really happy about, and people are talking well about your book. Again, I feel like maybe, success brings in all kinds of things, right? It allows you to feel better about yourself. So therefore you attract the better person who you've been maybe waiting for 12 years or whatever it is, right? So I feel like maybe these two things are kind of combined, right? That once your book takes off, you're going to feel so empowered and joyful that you're just going to attract this amazing person that's been waiting for you. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I wish for you, my dear. Yeah.
I got celebrate your differences.
It's interesting.
I know, I don't know why, but here it is. It's beautiful. Celebrate differences. You understand that everything in life comes with an opposite. Even within yourself, you have polarity. Male, female, high, low, good, bad, light, dark. It is our differences that make us unique. We all come from the same collective, and we all have the light of the inner soul. The more we learn and grow in our thoughts and attitudes, the more understanding and compassion we can develop within our lives. Take a moment to appreciate an individual for the qualities that they are sharing with you, and find what learning can be gained from this situation. So I don't know if you have that kind of situation in your life, but
well, no, Reed, honey. She's usually the only native in the room. I mean, are you meaning that by?
Oh,
and when you say that, I mean, is that your heritage, dear? So it's about the Ghosts of Red Sands is a book about your heritage.
Oh, I love that.
Or a movie, whatever it is, screenplay, book, whatever it is.
It's about your gosh, it's a novel. And my gosh, yes, the ghost of the
wow.
All the blood that was spilled. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you, Connie.
So that card makes it makes a lot of sense now, right?
Yes. Thank you.
The whole time you were reading it, I kept thinking, well, the Ghosts of Red Sands, that sounds to me like that's something, ancient and powerful. Yeah, I know you want it to be put into a movie. I see it as one already. So
yeah. I saw that too. Yes. The Grunt is saying here, so in the middle here it has
sequence. Yes.
Yeah. Which is very good. So I am so looking forward to, and she wants it to be made into a movie. And I have I mean, we can read on that at another time, because that's like, I would love to dig deep into that, because, both Lisa has written shows and music and all kinds of stuff. And I've written I have a TV show in my head, of which I have one episode on paper, and the rest of it's all in here. So I think we all have that. I'm so glad you're telling your story, and that you've put this down, that you're not, that you're telling your ancestor story, that you're honoring that. Wow.
Yeah, pretty amazing. I say Connie V is ahead of me as far as all this goes. That's what I'm seeing. I see her very close. I have one other friend, it's difficult, you guys, getting, because like Jane just said, everybody has ideas for what they think would be good, because we all watch it, right? So we're like, oh, well, I think this would be great. And there's the difference between, thinking it and actually doing it. And it's not as big of a chasm as people think it is. You can really bring it, and you're proving it, Connie. You're proving it, that it's possible to do it. You just got to set your sights. So Connie, tonight, your intention, right, with this new moon, right? I want you to write it. What's your intent? I don't want to say what your intention is. It's just be my intention. What's your intention with this new moon?
Well done. Absolutely.
And I would put it in, because you know what? I've just decided that I'm putting in a big order today, right? I'm just doing it. Dang it. What's the worst thing? It doesn't get filled. Okay.
Or well, remember, a moon's, when you put in your intention for a moon, on a new moon and all that stuff, it doesn't mean by the full moon or the next new moon that it's going to manifest.
No, it's just good times to check in.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. So it does take some time. All right, Karen Johnson.
Genealogy junkie. Did you see that one?
A to-do list, and that wasn't successful. Oh, Carol. Hey, good morning, Deb H.
Hi, Deb H. Boy, I've missed you all so much. It's just so lovely to see everybody.
Greeter. I think I saw you earlier, but Teresa, she now is no longer greeter, but she is Teresa, but she will always be greeter.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so funny. I think the same thing when I see her. All right. So this is for Karen. Let's see. Card from you too. And Karen, I love that dragon thing. Thanks for posting it.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's funny. All right. So
Mary's here. I'm sorry. People have walked in and I haven't seen them. Hi, Mary. Anybody that I missed, I'm so sorry. Hello. Go on.
No worries. All right. So, Karen, I have it that it's that this message for you is about some kind of surprising message that comes to you, actually. So, and again, I almost thought about opening up a different deck of cards, because I do have a few different Lenormand cards now, and but I don't know. It's just something I love about this one. But on the one I didn't open up, the writer's even writing backwards, which I think is really surprising. Okay, right? You wouldn't expect that to happen. So again, it's about a surprising message that comes your way, or that you put in, right? For the, oh my gosh. And then for you to have the moon and the clouds together with your whole Akashic record thingy, right, is pretty crazy. So like, maybe it's talking about this trip and the promise. Didn't you just say this? The promise of a new beginning, that you're feeling new in your, and didn't she even say in her heart or something? I want to scroll back up and see what she said. She said something, didn't she? She said something like exactly
in the very beginning about being in the Akashic records.
Yeah. And you even started.
I did. I started. Let's see.
Oh my gosh!
Right here.
Yeah. I think it's just confirming.
Here it is. Here it is. Right here. Here we go.
Yeah. I've been hanging out. Right. I've been hanging out in the Akashic records and journeying, and the Journeying Healing Dome for healing, and I feel like a different person. Exactly. That stuff gave you. There you were. You took that surprising trip. To, isn't that where it hangs out, is in the clouds, and where the moon, it's someplace in the ether, and you feel like a different person. Look, a new beginning. It proposed a brand new beginning for you in the heart. Just one lovely. You're your own best friend right now. Oh my gosh. And actually, maybe you met a good friend in the Akashic records. Do you see that? Because then it's
Ooh.
right next to the coffin, which also could be like records that have moved on, that are not of here anymore, or you know what I mean, that don't exist here on the earth, right? Because the Akashic record's not here, right? It's
Oh,
elsewhere. Yeah.
all
Oh my
right.
gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna go see you because it's just insane. It just keeps telling the story on and on and on and on. I just love Lenormand. Oh, of course.
The house.
Of
I could have
course.
I should have just
And
guessed
then
it.
there you are. Yep. There you are. Your cross to bear and your mountains again. It is. It's what it is. You've signed on for all of this. So every time you feel like you're not in the right place at the right time, you got to say to yourself, nope, this is where I belong. This is where I am. And I'm going to find the joy and make the best in it. Right. And I think that what they're saying here too, is that you're climbing you're finding those original records. Look at the mountains. You're climbing those mountains. You're going to the top and reading the records. Reading, it's your destiny, right? The cross. Some people say the cross isn't a power. I mean, it is not a positive card. I don't believe that. I feel like it's a cross to bear, but if you listen to me long enough, you'll know that all those mountains and those crosses to bear are what really does in the end make you the most comfortable at home with yourself too. Yeah. What do you see, Jane, for Karen?
I went to the Threadbound Oracle again today.
So wonderful.
And you can use it as it has its own divination system, but I'm just pulling one card. And I got the ritual, magic, power, and action. And what I love about this card too, look at this card. Once again, she has this circle around her head. So for me, that is always about using your intuition, connecting to source. She's also holding a bottle. I think she's like collecting the magic in a bottle, or she's like, it's just the rituals. It's the rituals that you do that you to go into the Akashic records as well, right? Where you find the power, the magic, the power, and the action. So use those rituals. Keep doing that. Just keep doing exactly what you're doing because
I
it's right.
agree.
It's working out
Yep.
for you.
I agree. I think you're really powerful, Karen. Keep going for it, hon.
Yeah, and at the bottom I got the 7 of thread. Tapestry. So you're building that, you're part of that tapestry of that we all are. We are all threads in the tapestry of life connected to the divine. And it says interdependence, wisdom, and ancestry. So I'm going back
Can
to
I
the
ask
original.
something real quick? So in the when you're in the Akashic place where the Akashic records are there lots of tapestries everywhere? I kind of feel like that, in the really old days, tapestries were to tell a story. That's what they were made for, right? Was to keep a record of what was going on. Right? They weren't always they were often records, is what I'm hearing. I would love to hear what she says about that, because I think that, right, weaving things into the tapestry, right? You've heard that before, right? Weaving
Right.
stories
Okay.
into a
Yeah.
tapestry.
Bye,
Yeah.
Gerald. Have a great day.
I look forward to our session. I can't wait.
All
Yeah.
right. You guys are going to do the cute little Normand. Is that what I saw?
He's been talking about it. I'm ready. Whenever he's ready, I'm good.
That's fun. Okay. Yeah. All right. Carly
Carly.
Simon's Tapestry.
Oh
Yeah.
no, not Carly Simon. It's not. But it's funny because those two ladies are a lot alike. Carol King. It's
Carol King.
Yeah.
Yes. Carol King.
Yeah.
My life is like
Mine is an
a
old castle.
tapestry. Yeah.
I love that song.
Yes. Yeah.
And the part where he turned into a toad, right?
Yeah. And it's so, what's so funny about that song? That is probably the most beautiful song on that whole album, which is an album that is filled with hits, radio hits, and beautiful, lovely songs. But when you sit down and you listen to, and I am getting chills, when you sit down and you listen to that song, Tapestry by Carole King, It is just chill. It just brings in the chills. It's such a beautiful song. You want to close your eyes. You want to have your headphones on and you want to just drink that whole song in.
You know, she modulates in that song so much. She goes from one key to the next key to the next key. I'm telling you, it's part of the reason it's just such a beautiful song. And the words are just amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Connie. Was it Connie B? Well, no, it's not your bad. Don't worry. But you did get the song right, and it brought us to, yes, I love the whole album.
Yeah,
the whole album is fantastic, but listen to it again and listen to Tapestry. Because as much as I love that album, Tapestry just, man, it hits. It hits.
amazing.
So it's such a powerful, all of those songs are powerful. I mean, I feel the earth move. I mean, everything about that song is powerful.
Slap Water Jack is okay.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
Or whatever that one is. But it's still fun, but it's not quite the masterpiece the rest of them are.
Yeah, I agree with Jane with the speaks of really life and its web of experiences.
So yeah, so it takes me back to the tapestries, which was actually Karen, right? And she says hers is like an old castle, lots of tapestries in the old castle. So I don't know, I just was seeing this this vision of tapestries with the Akashic records in them. I could see some of that, you know, that they weren't. I wonder if tapestries are older than books, right? I wonder they might be. I don't know. I'd have to go do some digging.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. All right. Yeah. So here we had Viviani. I went for a walk in nature yesterday and saw about 7 or 8 feathers on my path. So I had that starred. I want you to know. I think I star things that I see that are cool. And Wings of Wisdom cards are okay. Also by Elena Fairchild. That's what the one you have. Wait, are those Elena Fairchild?
Yeah, they are Elena Fairchild.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like the Kuan Yin.
And these, the Wild Kuan Yin, are Elena Fairchild.
Nice. So, different. So different. Nice.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have anybody else start, you guys.
Okay.
That's crazy. Did anybody else want a quickie while you're here? If not, we're gonna do the.
If not, we'll take a different path.
Going once?
Yeah, James Taylor. James Taylor's so wonderful too. And that Carly Simon album, No Secrets, is great.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love Carly Simon too. I mean, I'm like, you know, when you finally you know, that song You're So Vain.
Yeah.
It would just like the detail. Your scarf, it was apricot. I mean, it's like we're talking about clothing and colors, and Deb would like a card. Deb would like to chip it.
Okay, sure.
So Deb will just do you.
All right.
Do you.
Oh,
goodness. I did not get your question. I have you start now. So we'll just do those two and then we'll get on. Helen, ready?
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Hey.
And I know too much to go back and pretend. I haven't heard that song in a really long time.
That was so insightful. I'll wait for the Wild Kuan Yin from Micah. Yeah. Okay.
So I have a small little story about that Carly Simon album. I was living in Africa when that album came out, and so somebody sent it to us. And from the very get-go, it had a huge scratch in We Have No Secrets. You know that song? We tell each other everything about the lovers in our past and how they didn't last. You know that one?
No,
anyway, or was it that one? Wait, what's the... Anyway, the very first song had this huge scratch in it, so I learned it with the huge scratch. And so when I actually heard the song when I came back to the States, I was like, wait, what? It doesn't go like that? I got to look at the first song on that album, and I'll be able to tell you what it was. But and so, yeah, that was kind of funny.
All right, Deb H, Purple Elephant. Deb H.
I think
how's the chat going, Deb? I need to watch your latest story. I was all set to watch your story, and you did not put me to sleep. I was just in a very sleepy way, and I'm like, I'm going to let Deb H tell me a story, and I fell asleep. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It means she has a nice, soothing voice.
She does have a nice, soothing voice.
Ah, thanks, son. Yeah,
okay.
I'm a musician by trade. It's what I usually do. I'm just not doing too much of that right now. That's all. Just doing other things. Setting up a place where I can do some more of that without feeling like I don't know. All right, Deb H. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Deb H. Purple Elephant. All right. So it looks like you have a gift coming, some type of gift. Usually the bouquet is, something that's given without strings attached. Unlike a proposal, proposals often have strings attached. This is just a gift, right? And it's something that brings you to a new beginning that allows you to clear and reap and sow. Let's see. Ooh. Something about a new beginning with your heart, either your heart or because there's not a partner right next to it. So some new ending has just led. This is where you are. Some new ending. And it was kind of a final ending, sweetheart. It was something that you don't go back to right after you get the coffin. Some ending that is leading to, again, this card can either mean, well, I'm hearing an education. Oh my gosh, of course. Jeez. Because it's totally what you're doing, right? Deb, you got your own channel, right? So it was an ending that led to you educating yourself on like the shedding the skin stuff, right? The what's really inside, right? Losing what's constricting us, right? Which is totally, and of course, then the house showed up, and a dream is a wish your heart makes. So you are definitely, doing what you need to do, and the ending again. There you are. That ending led you to again. A new education, taking steps, baby steps, even starting a channel. I don't know how many people you have following you, but you go from here to there, right? Yeah. So I see that. And again, this can also represent the Garden of Eden, learning all that, and not in a Christian way, just in a beginning of the universe, beginning of man kind of way, right? And again, just that I just think it's really funny that the house and the star show up, because how many times did the house card show up today? So feel like this is a gift, even though it might feel cloudy and you're not exactly sure about this new beginning. It totally leads to you becoming who you need to be. All right. Yeah.
I like that.
Love it.
Yeah. And what I pulled one tarot card for you, and I felt like this was perfect. So I got the Three of Pentacles.
Three of Pentacles.
So this is the planning, the making of the plans. But also what I want to say about the Three of Pentacles. You want to make sure that you have all the right tools, because if you only have a hammer, you can only nail. You can only work with nails. So you want a hammer and a chisel, and you want all the tools to make your plans come true. Because like I said, if you only have a hammer, you can only drive nails or pull nails out. Okay. So you want to make sure you get the
screwdriver too. Yeah.
And a hammer, screwdriver, chisel. So you need all of the tools.
What's that one? The level?
Yeah, the level, all the tools, right? So that was just oh, you have a great day, Connie B. She's got to go. Okay.
Wishing you the best of luck, sweetheart. You've got this. You just keep believing.
She's having breakfast with a friend that she met at Linda G's retreat 2 years ago. That's awesome.
That is really
And you are gathering the tools. Good. Yep. So that's why that came up for you. Yeah. Okay.
And then again, on the bottom, I just keep getting that stork, that this is just beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful new beginnings. What'd you get next?
I got courage. Courage in the face of conflict. This is your goddess card. So you are to have courage in the face of conflict. And your affirmation today is, my heart is filled with love for myself and all beings. From this place of love, I can deal with any adversity. I am strong.
Ah, love that.
So yeah,
Love it, love it, love it.
you get all the tools. You are strong. All right. And okay, so here we go. This is the last question. Oh, you can't cut grass without a blade. I'm so glad you are gathering your tools, Deb. Yes, Mary, that is wonderful. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. All right. You've been told that you were a Hyoka high priestess. I'm probably saying that wrong again. I'm sorry. I personally, this is very interesting that you say this because I believe that I was a Vestal virgin. And if you were a high priestess, and I would have to look at, I'm going to write down what this means. I have not heard of a Hyoka high priestess. Have you?
I have not, dear.
So anyway, I'm going to write this down because I want to look this up.
If that's not by any chance somebody from Lemuria, is it? I wonder if I don't know what I don't know where. Hey, yo.
Go ahead. I'm going to look it up real quick just because I'm really interested in this. So you can do cards on this.
Let me see what it says.
But I want to look it up.
What do the cards say about this? I'm just going to ask, okay?
Yeah, exactly. That's all you got to ask. Was she a high priestess?
I'm going to say yes because that's the mama bear card and a 5 and a 1, right? Yeah, 15 is a 6, which again is usually about home and you know being well often can be victorious too, but home is usually so I'm going to say that yeah, you were definitely an authority. Again, that's an authority figure. Let's see what's right around you though. And you were an anchor and it was yeah. Nice. So again, I'm going to say yes. Let me see. Yeah, you were of course. Good Lord. All right. So didn't I just talk about the ring and about how it's more than just a gift? It's like a proposal. It's like you have something to do with that too. There you are, and it brings sunshine. So you accepted that gift. And on the other, of course, on the bottom of the other one is the house. So I'm hearing that you were an authority in this place where you know your house, right? That's the high priestess, right? In the house, and that that what you that the proposal brought you joy and sunshine. I don't know what a high priestess of Heyoka, but I'm going to say that.
It is. I look it up. It deals with childhood trauma. No, what I am reading is Hyoka princess is a sacred clown in the culture of the Sioux, Lakota, and Dakota people of the Great Plains of North America. The Hyoka is a contrarian jester and satirist who speaks, moves, and reacts in an opposite fashion to the people around them. Only those having visions of the thunder beings of the West, the whatever, and who are recognized as such by the community can take on the role of a Hyoka. So there you go. So it has to do with thunder and a priestess and all of that. So I'm glad I looked that up because that's very interesting. And you got a yes.
Yeah, well, I got a yes because I see the mama bear, you know, the authority in the house. Like, you know, yo, the high priestess is in the house, you know, kind of thing. Sorry, but that's what I heard. I'm like, that's not me at all. Right. And again, that she that it brought that the promise of that brings a lot of joy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm not even going to go any further because I went to my tarot card and this one fell out.
Was it the sun? No. Oh, the 10. Yeah.
The 10 of Cups. So this is which is Lisa's card for her mom. So I'm going to say that Zina is saying yes, but also too, you are the keeper of the family, the secrets, the knowledge, the wisdom, the everything. This is like a big yes card for me as well.
Yep. And notice she kind of put the rainbow on her hearts. Did you notice that too?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No.
The High Priestess is on the bottom.
Yeah, of course. Of course it is.
Yes. Yes, that is a big, huge yes. 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 The High Priestess. If this is saying, yes, you were a high priestess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got the dog card on the bottom. It's why you're so loyal and true. I think you really are. I think you're somebody people can rely on. And yeah. So yeah, you go, High Priestess.
There you go. Yeah.
I want to be a best friend too. If it does deal with childhood traumas, I think I'm hearing that too.
Yeah.
That's another really interesting thing, Jane, for me, is that some of this possible money that you can get from the government if you help, if you help people who are battered and boy, there's no better thing for Zina's place than that, to call it Zina's place and have it be for, young kids who've been abused or women have been battered. I think it's quite amazing, taking my mom's experiences in life and making something good out of them. So I would say go find out what you can do as a Hayoka High Priestess. And yeah, I think it's great because the answer was yes, you are.
Definitely. You are that. And then a couple other things. Yes, Mary, they should start running subliminal commercials with that song, with the Helen Reddy song. I am woman. Absolutely. And and Viviani says Carly Simon's Coming Around Again is a beautiful song. I will have to check that out. I don't know that I think I know that song. Anyway,
I did just remember what song it was. There's nothing you can do to turn me away. Nothing anyone can say me now. That was the skip in the record. Say, because it used to be "You're with me now," but that's how I learned it. Went, nothing anyone can say me now, as long as you stay. See how it's like ingrained.
That's so funny.
Love is the right thing to do.
Okay, see, now I get the song. Half the time, sing it, girl.
I know you've had some bad luck with ladies before. It's a great album. No secrets.
Yeah, you're so welcome. So you are so welcome. What I saw online dealt with childhood trauma and how we react differently. Okay, good. So good. All right, you guys.
Calling. If you're hear it. I'm hearing mine. Yeah. Hear yours, whatever it happens to be.
So now it's time for Postcard from Spirit.
Okay, I will stop shuffling.
And whatever you're and if you're going to do,
it just has the new moon, which is great. All right.
Yeah, right. So this is what we're doing, you guys. We're setting our intentions today, and remember, they are in Leo, so they make them big intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Okay. And our postcard from Spirit today is "You Are Magic." Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in this universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectation. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants and know what your purpose is, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever.
Huzzah. So be it. Love it.
Absolutely. That is beautiful. And one more, our Soul Tribe card. And that one, that card, the postcard from Spirit reminded me so much of our messages in the very beginning. if that was a true, it came full circle because it said, don't be afraid to be authentically you. And who showed up this morning was Kali Ma.
Yeah.
Right.
And talk about being authentically you.
Right. So we let go of the fear. And so but now we're going to the wild Kuan Yin, and she's coming in with big chills. So I'm going to listen to what Kuan Yin. And if you want to pull some little synchro signs.
That's so funny. I just grabbed the bag because I had a feeling you were going to ask me.
We don't even need to talk. We're almost to that place where we just know.
I just love you.
I love you too. All right. Shake and bake. She doesn't know what I'm talking about. Friends till the end. Shake and bake. He's got 2 first names. All right, here we go. We have Princess of Purity Leaps Across. So this is number 21 in the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle deck. And it says, Princess of Purity Leaps Across. Now, I will only read the short little message, and then I want you to know that I will do the healing energy and everything that it says to do in here. And all of this goes up on my altar, and that's what I do. And then they sleep under my pillow because that's what I do. All right. I have such faith in you that I have placed what appears to be an obstacle in your way. It is actually a stepping stone that will help you rise. If there were no challenges, how would you gain trust and confidence in yourself? In me. Through my grace, I am giving you an invisible boost. You shall leap over this obstacle with such lightness of heart and foot. You shall then believe that anything is possible.
Jane, you're not going to believe it. Okay, so yes, and so I got the little monster was the first thing I pulled. I'm like, oh man, but isn't that just totally what you were talking about?
And that's how you were like, Kali Ma.
Right. Well, right. Well, but yes, agree. Now, interesting, because I didn't really think of this as a monster that I find her to be a positive person, a positive, right? Whereas this one, I think is I don't know. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe what it's saying is we need to Kali Ma our way. That's the key to success. Look at this, of breaking the chains that bind us, and again, how poorly we're taking care of and it's not Earth, it's us. This is a home on the Earth. It's the home that isn't looking so good, right? And, we're not taking care of that in this little spider web, right, that we're all weaving. Everybody has their own little story to tell. And what it's saying is that the secret to the end of it is kind of what you said, is to come to that singularity, to us all becoming this one, concentrating on this one spot, on this one place of family. And that's how we're going to grow. And I just feel like it's exactly what your card said, right? I mean, it really did feel like that. Yeah.
It's just, and thank you. Look, I love this. Thank you for being here. Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah, you bet.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you, and we appreciate reading for you. And yes, I just love that I believe so many of us were high priestesses, Vestal virgins. We all hold, we were witches. We were, I don't know, just this feminine energy that everybody's so afraid that, I don't know, people seem to be afraid of. Like, don't be afraid of it. Let's just be ourselves. And the men too. I mean, because we got to remember that if we believe in reincarnation, we've been both sides. We have been male and we have been female. We have been mothers. We have been daughters. We have been husbands. We have been sons. We've been all of these things, and we could be being all of those things all at the same time right now too.
Jane, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but like, I think I've told you this before, where I have this thing where when I meet somebody, I feel like I've already known them for a really long time. And lately I've come to the conclusion that it's probably because I've been here so many times. I probably do know you. I probably do recognize you. I probably do see you for who you are. And it just freaks people out because maybe they're not feeling that same way about me, but I know I've seen you before. I know I've been here before with you. And right now, did you hear that there are 8 billion people on the earth right now? We just turned 8 billion people. That means there are more people on this earth than there have ever been, ever, like all at once, even, like, right? So it doesn't surprise me that I often think, like, oh, well, yeah, you feel like home. Well, because you do, because you are, because I think we've all been here so many times, especially the people in this group. I just feel like we've all been here so many times before. Yeah. Oh, you get that too. Yeah. And people think I'm weird, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm your best friend, whatever, but like, because I know you. I'm really coming into that. I think, it's like, I think I've known you before.
I'm telling you, I truly believe that is the truth, because oftentimes you will feel like you've known somebody for like your entire life, and maybe it's lifetimes. And also too, I always go back to the small children. It seems to be children up until the age of about 3, maybe 4. They will pass you by and they will look at you like they've seen your soul, and you will look at them and like you've seen their soul. And I do believe that I think it's because younger children, they have the veil, but the veil is so thin for them because they're brand new. So it's like they look at you, they're like, I know you from somewhere, and you're looking at them going, why are you looking at me like that? And they're looking at you going, I know you, I see you, I know who you are, and I see you.
Yep.
And then after you hit 4, 5, 6, then that doesn't seem to happen as much, unless you're highly enlightened and all of that stuff was nurtured within you. So
Right. Crazy.
Yeah. See, yeah.
It's because our souls know each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because our souls, it's our energy. We've all been out in the cosmos together. We've all hung out and we've all done things. And this was a great time. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, Lisa, for being here. Are you going to go today? Do you have anything planned yet? Or
I'm going up to Fallbrook to the food bank in hopes to put in my order for the moon, the moon in Leo, new moon in Leo.
Oh,
and
yes.
let's hope that,
we are manifesting today, you guys. So put in your orders, make them big, and make them exactly what you want, and write them down and manifest and sleep with it under your pillow. Do whatever it is you do. I sleep with stuff under my pillow, which, I will collect my crystals, and all this stuff sleeps with me under my pillow. And I do this because I have a very hard pillow. People are like, how do you put that under your pillow? I just do. It just is. Okay. Don't at me with that. Just joking. All right. So much love to all of you, and holding all of you in our hearts.
Yep.
Right,
Put in that
order. All right. Yes. I need to order. There you go. Yes. Put in your order. Today is the day. Today it well, and the shadow tomorrow. There's it's okay. And write it out, and make sure it's right. Okay. Oh, Miss Charlotte, I never even saw you. Goodbye, Miss Charlotte. I don't think I ever said hello to you, but now thank you for being here, and goodbye, Miss Charlotte. Did you see Miss Charlotte?
I did not. She put in her order yesterday.
Oh, very good. Very, very good. All right, everyone. Have a great day, and remember, put in your orders, manifest, and thank you all for being here, liking, subscribing. Thank you to Sunny Girl, the new subscribers. Thank you to Lisa. Thank you, yes, for supporting the food banks. Yes, they're a lifeline for you. Yes, yes. So thank you, everyone, for being here.
That makes me feel really great. I really hope for good things to come out of today's meeting. Yeah.
And Deb H she's making her manifestation list today. So, all right, you guys, we've done it. Our job here is done.
Huzzah.
I'm not going to break any glasses in my room, and I don't drink.
Fake ones.
There we go. All right, you guys. Have a great day. So much love to you. And remember to be kind, be love, and just be.